Hey guys, it's your boy M.K.S here, back with another video. It's nearly 11 o'clock here in the UK and I haven't made any videos, so maybe I'll wait till tomorrow. But anyway, I was going to make some videos like Happy New Month and things like that. But anyway, so I've been procrastinating a lot today because I was going to make one of my usual videos, but which this is going to be part of, and I didn't want to repeat too many points, and I keep saying that. But anyway, so today is a new month. I was hoping to have a new beginning, but I've been quite tired and demotivated, like going to sleep late and then waking up late and stuff like that, and then falling asleep in the evening like 7 o'clock. I meant to sleep for a short amount of time, but I think it was like I meant to sleep for like an hour, but I slept for like 2 hours. So anyway, these videos are going to be about my plans for the month ahead, and as I've said before, like in July I hope to focus on Native Americans. I keep saying like Indigenous/Native, but I thought it would be easier if I stick to like one word, so I'm going to call them Native Americans, and things like creating a Native American network. So anyway, I hope you enjoy them, and I hope I get as much support as possible from Indigenous Americans, people from the Americas, all over the Americas, as I mentioned in my previous videos yesterday, like from all over the continent, or both continents, it's North and South America. So like Brazil, Argentina, Peru, Paraguay, Uruguay, America, Canada, Mexico, and so on and so forth. My geography is not that great, so I'm not sure how many countries there are in the Americas, but what I call the Americas. Anyway, so as I talked about in different months, I want to focus on different groups just to try and make it as interesting as possible, like rather than just the same groups. So anyway, here goes. Sorry, I'm waffling a lot, so I apologise, but I'll try not to be too repetitive and try and come up with something new. But anyway, here goes. Number one, as it's a Wednesday, I hope to work on like writing Wednesdays and writers Wednesdays, but I also hope over time to focus on to support like Native American activists, networks for Native Americans, and also how they can network with other groups like Aborigines, Maoris, and people like that. Number two, I hope to look at the best possible practices and ways to support Native American writers, authors, artists, activists, and so forth, and poets and creatives, and works done by Native Americans. And again, the more Native Americans who support my channel as well, the more I'll be able to help them. But obviously, I'd love as many people as possible to support my channel. But I definitely hope that Native Americans, but also people from Africa, Indigenous Australasians as well, or Native, whichever term you prefer, Aborigines and Maoris and people like that, and people from Asia, because obviously the more they support my channel, the more I'll be able to do, hopefully monetize it, and then invest in supporting their writers and things like that. Number three, I'd love to look at how to have the lowest possible taxes for Indigenous people of the Americas, Native people of the Americas, whichever term you prefer. Look at how they can have the lowest possible taxes, maybe being tax havens. But I'm sure, hopefully, they would use that tax for a lot of good anyway for their own community, and I'm sure, hopefully, they would support the wider community. But also supporting them financially means they could challenge things like people who pollute their waters or things like that, and people who damage their land. They could be able to financially challenge that and legally challenge that. On that note, number four, I'd love more people of colour and minorities, including Native Americans, Native people of the Americas, to be involved in the law enforcement, working with the police, becoming solicitors, lawyers. Well, I suppose in America and the Americas it would be called lawyers, and people involved in legal decisions and disputes, like judges and people like that, so they can give more rights to Native Americans. Number five, like the Black Lives Matter group, I think there could be like Native Lives Matter or things like that. And again, these are just like my ideas, but I'd love to hear what other people think. But Native Writers Matter, Native History Matters, Native American History Matters, and things like that. And I'm wary to use just the term Indigenous for short, or Native for short, because I think any group is probably, or almost all individuals, except for much like myself perhaps, are native to some sort of group. So I mean, obviously white people are native to Europe, I suppose, I imagine, and black people are native to Africa or Australasia, and brown or Far Eastern people are native to Asia, so I imagine. So, I mean, if you say native, that could mean pretty much any group except for like myself. So I specifically wish to mention like Native American specifically. That might be a trivia point, so apologies for that one as well. But yeah, so native people of the Americas, and I'm including not just America itself, but all of the Americas, and also they can network together about. So the rights that Native Americans have, Native Canadians have, Native Americans, so to speak, or Native people of the Americas in Canada, rights they have, all the financial support they have, all the tax cuts they have, all things like that, could be passed on to the ones in America itself and Canada and Mexico, sorry, or Brazil, or other parts of the Americas. So they can lobby together and hopefully network together as much as possible, and again network with other groups. Number 6, I hope to help them to reach their aspirations. Number 7, in terms of personal plans, again for this month as well, I did plan to have a shave last night and today actually, and cut my nails, but once again I've left it too late, so I need to like sort of be focused, to have the energy. So I think I'm going to wait till tomorrow again. So unfortunately, I did want to get off to a better start, but hopefully I'll start to be more organised and plan out my works and things and plans better from tomorrow, all being well, God willing and Godspeed. Number 8, I'd love to hear from people who like want to support Indigenous Americans, Indigenous people of the Americas, and how they can network together and how they can support each other, and people of colour supporting them as well. Number 9, there could be like a wider network for writers of colour and women writers of colour, which Native Americans could be part of. And number 10, I also hope to empower the youth and young people to become poets or authors, sorry. Not authors, authors, and whatever other creative pursuits, and just generally to empower them. And as ever, I'd love to know what you think about each of my points, or whatever you want to comment as ever. And I'll say hopefully I'll be more proactive this month, and each month I'll make a new beginning. So yeah, got a whole month ahead to plan. So what's my dear thought again? So no old habits are not old habits die hard, but yeah, hopefully I'll do better from tomorrow as well. But have more energy, and I know I keep saying that, but it seems to be a common thing about being demotivated. But hopefully I'll find passion in these projects, which will push me to be more energetic and things like that. Yeah, so as I say, I'd love to empower Native Americans, including young people, boys and girls, and empower girls specifically in many cases. Support women writers of colour. Again, Native Americans could be part of that, and Native networks. And hopefully remember my train of thought. But anyway, I am out. Peace and love.